talking about.
Yeah. Good morning. It's morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Y'all all
Doing
right?
good.
Doing good.
That's good to hear. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Side Jawn this morning. As y'all know, we come to y'all each and every morning, 10 a.m. Like I said, I'm Dennis Holmes. I'm here. And ladies and gentlemen, she is back. It is the chocolate girl.
Yay!
I need some hand
What's
claps, man.
up, everybody in the Side Jawn world? What's up? What's up, Philly? What's up, Philly?
Yeah.
I'm back.
What up? The chocolate girl's back.
Did you miss me? Did you miss me?
You was very missed. All right. I did miss you. I'm glad that you're okay. Glad
Thank
that
you
you're safe.
thank you for holding it down while I was out sick.
Yeah.
Gravely ill, but I am back. You know, you can't keep the chocolate girl down for too long.
No, that's right.
So thank you for holding it down. Welcome back to Vanessa. I know I caught her on here before, so she's back. So awesome.
Thank you for having me.
That's right. Nessa's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I call her Nessa. I don't know who else calls her Nessa, but I call her Nessa. Nessa's in the house. You know what I mean? She the only one calls me D. Like, yeah, D. She the only one calls me D. So I call her Nessa. She got that thing going. That's it.
How you D?
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. But I'm glad to have y'all on here this Saturday morning. Now, Sharon, before we get into how everybody week was, the Super Bowl is on Sunday. And you always say domestic violence is high.
It is.
During this weekend. You always say that.
It is.
Why is that?
It's one of the highest incidents of domestic violence on Super Bowl Sunday. And Vanessa asked why. Well, the reason why is because us women, the insecure ones, the ones who need constant reassurance that they're beautiful or told that they're worthy, or the people who have low self-esteem always want to get in the husband's face to have them choose between watching the Super Bowl and them.
Wow.
They want them to prove that they're more important than the Super Bowl. They want to talk to them about this real estate deal while the Super Bowl is on. Hey, honey, I got this email about this. I want to talk to you about the Super Bowl is on, chick. And then you got these women who don't like sports, can't relate, and their husband loves football, but they don't even try. One time a year, you just try to do something that he like. It don't have to be what you like. Sometimes when you in a relationship, sometimes you got to do what they want, even if you don't want to do it. You do it for them on the strength that they like it. And I always tell women, the best thing for you to do with sports, even if you don't like it, learn just enough about it. And at least one time or two times a season, watch whatever that sport is with them. Just do it once or twice a season, and they will be surprised what a difference it makes in their relationship. That's all I'm going to say. Luckily for me, I love sport. I love just about all of them. So
yeah, that's why I said, because I'm the deadbeat mom all through every Sunday through football season. It is 7 hours of commercial-free football for me every Sunday. So I'm like shocked to hear that about the Super Bowl.
Seriously, if you look it up, all the domestic violence people say that it's one of the highest rates of domestic violence because the women, it's mostly women. It's mostly men and women, heterosexual relationships. And the women just all of a sudden, everything becomes important on Super Bowl Sunday. All of a sudden, honey, honey. I'm like, why are you doing this on Super Bowl Sunday?
It's the opposite. My husband does not watch sports. Like, I'm the one that's already ordered the sandwiches. I'm gonna get my chicken.
And if he doesn't watch the Super Bowl, he better leave you alone on Super Bowl Sunday.
He'll watch. Yeah, we don't go through that. He kind of, that's what I'm saying.
That's
He
good.
let me, like, he'll have the kids on Sunday. He'll make sure they're good. But wow, I never heard that before.
Yeah, I've heard it. Thanks for bringing that up, Dennis. I had forgotten all about that. But yeah, it really is true. I just think it's sad. It's like, come on, women. Don't you have your own life? If you don't like football, find something else to do that day. It's one day a year. That's the thing.
Valentine's Day is the next week. I mean,
might have to pick one for the team so you get Valentine's Day in return. Just sit down and watch it.
Or go away and go do something. Go get a pedicure. Go to the spa that day. Do something you want to do.
Go to brunch. Never mind. Don't go to brunch. Never mind.
Now I like a good brunch now. I like a good brunch.
Yeah, but you gonna come back all mimosa'd up, them bottomless mimosas. Now when you get drunk, the drunk version of you, if it ain't got to deal with sex, is annoying as hell. Oh God. Like, what time you going to bed? Man,
so
I said it.
So Vanessa and Dennis, what's the score gonna be tomorrow?
I'm Sharon. I'm gonna tell you this. You ain't gonna like it. I just want to win. I don't care how we win. I don't care what goes on during the game. I just want to win. That's it. Just win. I'm on my Al Davis. Just win, baby, win. That's it.
Just no guess, huh? No guess, Vanessa.
I don't know if you want to hear my guess because I want your team to win. I'm just not sure if you're going to. I would just be honest with you.
She already put her bet in, Sharon. You gotta watch her.
I did not do no parlays yet because I'm trying to figure out what's going on with a couple of your injuries and sicknesses. I gotta watch ESPN today to see what's going on before I put my parlays in.
Is Devontae Smith playing?
That's one of my biggest concerns because they say he's dealing with a concussion and knee injury.
Are you serious?
That's what I saw.
When did he get a concussion?
I have no idea, but that's what I saw yesterday.
I know about the knee injury.
It said
I haven't watched. I haven't followed. I don't know. I haven't even watched ESPN. I haven't been watching nothing. I had to get myself together. Y'all don't understand how sick this child been over here.
Yeah. So I really, because he was a big factor in the last time y'all played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I think he had like 100 receiving yards. So I want to put him on my parlay, but I don't know. He's been
he's one of my favorite. Not only wide receivers, he's just one of my favorite players.
Before the show is over, I'll have a full injury report for you. I'll call my guys down at the joint so they give it.
Well, I'm pulling for the Eagles because I'm a little bit tired of the Chiefs, and I don't want them to get a three-peat. I just don't want them. I don't want them to have that. No, I'm a Steelers fan, Vanessa.
I'm a Lions fan.
Yeah, I'm a Steelers fan, so we don't like any other team to get any type of record-breaking shine or anything. No. I'm still pissed that New England got 6 rings. I'm just so mad. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I'm just, I would want for Philly to win, right? I'm the same way. I don't want them to get a three-peat. I don't want none of that. I really would like for the Eagles to win. I'm trying to understand, does Kansas City have an answer for Saquon? Because, of course, he wasn't there the last time they played. I don't think they have an answer for him. But, I don't look at Patrick Mahomes like he's the GOAT as other people do. I feel like Andy Reid is just a mastermind. and they just find ways to win. But I don't look at Patrick Mahomes like he plays phenomenal football all the time. I just don't. So
Yeah,
I'm hoping they
I
can
don't
pull it
either.
out. I just want to know, we need this injury report, D. I need to understand this whole rumor going around that there's some type of flu going around the locker room and there's like 5 players sick. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Not now.
Oh, shoot. They better drink some Jack Daniels and get out on the floor, on the field.
Well, I'm sure it's enough of that down there in NOLA. They can get that.
Let me tell you, Jack Daniels killed anything that ails you. Anything. That's the solution to any problem.
Yeah. Oh, Sister Sheila in the house. Whoa. But I use Jack Daniels.
Vanessa, that's my sister. She in the comments.
Okay.
What's up, Sister Sheila?
I'm be honest with y'all. I use Jack Daniels on my hot toddies. That's what I use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sheila, they need my tea. I drunk my tea last night. I started getting a sniffle yesterday afternoon, so I drank my special tea. I don't have them sniffles this morning. I don't have none of it. It's gone. I'm telling you. As soon as you get a little sniffle, a little scratchy throat, you start drinking it, it's gone. But anyway.
You're supposed to be putting a honey pack in your tea. You did that yet?
No, come on, hold. I ain't messed with the honey pack yet. Not yet.
I don't know what the honey pack is, but it don't sound. It sounds.
It's all right. I'm gonna have a full review. Have a full review of it. It's a gas station.
Gas station. No, not from the gas station.
From the gas station. I even got the full review.
They got the things at the gas station. I don't know if I want to mess around.
They got a chocolate girl. They got a female and a male honey pack.
You're gonna have to shoot me a message and tell me
what does it do. The female one do. What does that one do?
The ladies that said that they took it said that it didn't do nothing. My cousin that said that he took the honey pack, he told me, don't take the honey pack because it ain't going to do nothing for you.
Then why they have it if it ain't going to do nothing?
Let me look.
I haven't heard nobody have a review saying that honey pack was awesome. Like it got me to another level.
Well, Vanessa, I didn't even know that they had them pills at the gas station until Dennis told me.
They've always had them.
I didn't know nothing about that. I don't need artificial stuff.
That's right.
To make any of this work in any form or fashion. I just don't. Right. So I don't know.
I've never known females. It's more. I've always known of men trying to take it. I've even had an experience when I was younger where a guy took it and it had the reverse effect and it did not work out. So I just feel like if you eat right, if you do what you're supposed to, things will work the way they are supposed to work. I don't know.
Wow. Well, I don't know.
I want to know, what does the honey pack do for a woman? Because, like, does it make it sensitive? Like, better arousal? Like, what does it do?
I don't know. I thought women would be dripping like water or something. That's what I thought.
That's what it's supposed to do?
That's what I thought. That's just the thought in my mind. If you took a honey pack as a female, you should be dripping like water. That was my thought. You know what I mean?
Let me read what this does.
That's what I thought. But Chocolate Girl, since you ain't been here in a while, we're going to start with you, baby. How was your week, baby?
This past week was tough. I finally went back to work full time this week. And so trying to get your body after being out for like almost 2 months of work to get back to sitting up 8 hours a day, sitting upright. It's a challenge. It's a challenge after you've been lying down for 6 weeks or so. But I'm building my strength back up. I still go to PT, I go to physical therapy, work on my legs, work on my shoulder, just get my arms and legs back up. But it's been a challenging week, but it's been a good week. I'm just glad to be alive. And when you go through so many illnesses, as Dennis has known me 5 years now, and Ever since he's known me, I've been sick in some form or fashion every year. Just one time every year, sick of something. It's just something. And when you get time to sit alone with yourself and you start thinking about things you take for granted, right? You always think, oh, that girl, we used to kick it. I ain't seen her in a while. I wonder how she doing, but then you don't reach out. And then next thing you know, the person dead. It's just things that happen like that. You just start thinking about it and you start thinking, well, hey, life's too short. Yeah. And you don't need to take things for granted. So when people come across your mind, you need to reach out. And don't even worry about, oh, well, I ain't heard from him either. I ain't heard from her either. The phone goes both ways. Because, that's how I used to think. If I haven't heard from you, I'm not going to always be the one to pick up the phone and call you. Well, I'm too old for that. I'm 58 years old now. I can't live like that. Life's too short. I got a lot less years ahead of me than I have behind me now. So you just don't have time to worry about stuff like that. Just don't take people for granted. If you care about them, tell them you do. If you don't, tell them you don't. Kiss your ass, get away from me. Just do whatever it is that you feel and think. You need to go ahead and say it and keep it moving. But don't hold it in, because life's too short. And you don't want the person to die and never having the chance to say all the things you wanted to say to them, because it's too late then. So. Wait a minute. Sports PSP asked what we thought about the Grammys last week. I'm glad that you asked. Let me tell y'all what I got to say about. Kendrick Lamar. I have been waiting to be on the show just so I can say this. Why you going, Dennis? Why you do that? You ain't have to do that.
You just got back, Sharon. You just got back.
Don't you need a chocolate girl moment?
No, not today. No. No. If you wait till next week, no.
I'll wait. But he asked the question, what's up, Sports PSP?
No, the only reason why, I'm going to tell you why I'm mad at him. He ain't, mind you, he tagged me in stuff at least once a week for about 3 years. He tagged me in something. I ain't getting not one invite to his show yet.
Ooh.
Now I'm trying to figure out, if I'm good enough to be tagged, why I ain't good enough to be invited to the show?
I don't have an answer for you. Did you miss me?
I know. I'm waiting for him to. Honestly, it ain't for you to answer. I'm waiting for him to type it. He typed that. He can type that too.
Well, look, Kendrick Lamar, I got to say this. I do not care that he won 5 Grammys. I don't care. He's still not one of the greatest ever. I got people telling me that he's on the top 10 list of rappers all time already. I'm like, no, he's not. No, he's not on my top 10. Nas isn't either. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. He's not. And I don't care what you say. Anybody can get famous off of a damn diss record. I can do that. And I'm not even a rapper. It didn't take that song didn't take a whole lot of talent to me. And the track, the beat is annoying. It sounds like a cartoon. I'm like, y'all like
Morning, Sam Sports.
Oh my God. I'm just like, y'all like this song. And I mean, everybody like it. I'm like Steph Curry. Steph Curry, my spirit animal. When Steph Curry said, ain't y'all sick of hearing this song yet? I was the same way. I stood up and clapped when I heard he said that. I was like, yes, Steph Curry. I'm one of them too. I'm so sick of this song. I don't care if I never hear it again.
Well,
so you know I will not be watching the halftime this year. I will not be watching.
Safe to say you're not going to be watching that, huh?
No. No, I will not be watching the halftime.
I personally don't know enough about his music to make any judgment on where he falls in a category of top 10 or anything like that. I only really pay attention to Jay-Z and Young Jeezy. So I don't know too much about him like that or his
Well, I'm
music.
with you. I'm with you with the Jay-Z. Jay-Z, to me, Jay-Z, the greatest rapper alive to me.
That
That's
part.
just, he just is. He's the greatest to me, and I don't care what anybody has to say. But yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. And congratulations, Beyonce, on winning the album of the, was it album of the record of the year, album, song, something.
Album of the year, and
Album of the year.
country album of the year.
Country, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
For the first time.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that she always wouldn't win. And Cowboy Carter isn't even her best album. That's what's so wild. It's good, but it's not her best.
Right. I don't know. There's been a lot of chatter about, because last Grammy, you know, Jay-Z made his speech about how she has the most Grammys but doesn't have record of the year. And then she got it this year. So people saying that she got it because of that. I don't know.
The haters are saying that he bought it. He paid for it. He bought it. I'm like, oh, because they billionaires, they had to buy it, right? She couldn't have just earned it.
Right.
Y'all do know the records that damn album broke, right? Y'all don't know? You need to look it up. She earned that. She didn't buy it. It's just stupid. No, B. Nas isn't either. No. But anyway, go ahead, Dennis. I'm sorry. I had to have my moment. I just had to get that out there. No, you stop, B. I don't like him. Okay. I'm sure your top 10 looks different than mine. It doesn't have to be the same. So it's just the way it is. Hey, Earth, Wind, and Fire is the greatest band ever. It's the Earth, Wind. There's no better band than Earth, Wind, and Fire, period. So I'm not a Kendrick hate group. I don't hate him. I just think he's mad overrated. I'm a J. Cole person. I like J. Cole much better than him.
I'm not reading anything, so you ain't gonna force me to do nothing. Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet.
But wait a minute, but B, how did I disrespect him? I didn't disrespect him. I just said he's not top 10. That's my opinion. That's not disrespect. I believe he's overrated. I believe that Josh Allen is overrated, but I believe that he deserved this MVP this season, and he got it. I don't have any problem with it. But he didn't deserve it last season or the season before that. No. But he deserved it this season, and I'm happy with it. Trisha said, Team Britney Spears. What is wrong with Trisha? I miss you, Trisha Joy. That's my girl. What's up, Trisha? Anyway, yeah, I'm on the roll. Yeah.
Well, I get that.
I've been gone. Being an analyst and telling somebody to do their job and read the comments. Yes.
They never.
Coming from a guy who's on the show where they never read the comments.
Read the comments. Thank you. What? Like,
I ain't never heard them read the comments on their show. Never. I've never seen it.
Shots fired.
She's back.
BJ, I did respond to you. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. I responded way back. But have
us on the show, PSP, and we can answer all these questions. That's all we saying. You still ain't answer that question. Why you ain't had me on the show?
My thoughts on the Luka trade is
hell no. Don't fuck.
Just say one sentence. It's not gonna be long. The Lakers messed up, and until LeBron James is off my team, they're gonna be a laughing stock of the NBA. Period. Next subject. We can keep this rolling. That's all I wanted to say. That's my team,
girl.
Yeah, she is responding to everyone except you. She is.
No, I did. I responded to BJ. That's BJ, I'm sure. If it says Sam Sports, it's him. T.I.
Is he in your top 10?
No, T.I. is not. Y'all gotta I'm 58. I know I'm the history of rap music in one person. I was there when they first started, so I know a lot of rap.
I know who
So
is in your top
these
10.
other people coming to me talking about who's in their top 10 with Kendrick in there and all these other people.
Damn.
Who else?
Time out. He
I
do
just
all this,
know.
then he gonna say,
You
I'll
gonna
bring
bring
chocolate to
chocolate,
your
I
show.
do.
Damn, man. I can feel the hate from here. Damn.
All right, sports PSP. Here we go. There we go.
What message did I laugh at? The T.I. one?
Yeah,
Probably
I
so.
mean, T.I. Really?
Probably. Nessa, how was your week? Because
Thank you,
Sharon
Trisha
got
Joy.
everybody in here started. You know, Trisha Joy
Trisha
in
Joy
here.
agree with me. Thank you, Trisha. I can always count on my girl.
My week was emotional, and I don't really like to be in my feelings like that. My 5-year-old lost her first tooth, so that means she's growing up on me, and I was not ready for that. So I had my first tooth fairy duty. And I got 2 girls, you know, and they in this stage of a lot of fighting, and I just feel like the referee and too much yelling for me. So now I feel like the bad guy this week. It was just too much. But other than that, it's cool. I'm just building parlays, trying to figure out how to get this money off the Super Bowl. That's about it.
Wait. You got 2 girls?
Yes, I do.
How old are they? 5 and what?
5 and 3. They are 17 months apart. Yeah, the youngest will be 4 in April. So she.
God bless you, girl. God bless you.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say. God bless you.
You got all that.
Raising girls is, whew.
Yeah, it is. And I'm an only child, so I don't know this life, this sibling life. I don't know anything about it.
Well, speaking of children, guess what, y'all? Don't tell nobody.
What are you about to say?
But I think I'm gonna have grandbaby number 2.
I told you was having grandbaby number 2. I told you that. I told you that though. Just know I told you that.
Well, congratulations.
I'm just whispering that to y'all. Don't tell everybody. Just we're gonna wait and see how everything go. So keep my family in prayers. Because I think I don't know if it's gonna be a girl. I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something, but I ain't gonna ask.
Don't ask me. Let's keep it moving. How was your week, Dennis?
Yeah.
My week was a working week. I haven't had a day off in about 2 weeks.
What's all this working?
Yeah, I'm trying to pay for these vacations that I'm going on this summer.
I knew it. I knew it was vacation related.
Well, if your vacations is not including coming to North Carolina, then I don't want to hear about it.
I did that last year.
I know that, but you supposed to come back. You told me you were gonna come back this year.
You told me you was coming to Philly.
I am.
All right. I made the move. I made the first step, as we say. I jumped out on the river. Okay. I'm just waiting for somebody to come back. That's all.
I said I'm coming to Philly. You know, I've always wanted to go to Philly. I've never been. Well, Sheila likes to remind me I've been to Philly, but I was like 2. I don't remember.
Sam Sports, you are not my manager. And no, I'm not playing Candy Crush. You manage Sam Sports, not Reality Recap. Okay? So no, I'm not playing Candy Crush. I'm looking at them on the screen and looking up. All right now.
You better leave Nessa alone.
I'm being real chill. But don't
leave her alone. Better leave her alone.
BJ, she tells me a lot that, you know, her lid ain't quite right.
I'm trying to let them know.
She always say, it just ain't quite right. She tells me that a lot. It ain't quite right.
I'm being real chill. Chocolate girl came back. I'm letting her, she coming in and doing her thing. I'm just chilling. But
glad
no.
to have you. We glad to have you. We glad to have you. Bringing the spice. I'm a little rusty.
But if you want to come set up my studio, that's what it sounds like you want to do, so that I can see them up here. They're on my laptop. If you want to come set it up, do your thing.
But you gotta pay them though.
I was gonna say, are you gonna charge me for that too?
Yeah,
Already
you're gonna have to pay them.
Intro.
You gotta pay them. Get them coins, girl. Get them coins together.
It's a long ride. It's a long ride.
But anyway,
But listen,
let's go, Philly. Let's go, Eagles. What did you?
Since we had this long,
Eagles fly. Let's fly, Eagles fly. I don't have nothing Eagles over here. Nothing. Maybe I need to go buy me a hat. Mm-hmm. What we talking about today, partner?
I'm sorry, I have to read this letter. We do have a letter. We have a letter.
To the
read
Side
the letter
Jawn?
first.
Letter to the Side
Jawn.
Okay.
People are dealing with ED out there these days. So we have a letter. Yeah.
I've never had that experience.
Lucky you. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Lucky. I'm very lucky.
Because I don't want to say that these age group of women are from about 35 to 53-ish, right around there. And be writing me and telling me about these ED situations. And
that's because they eat too much processed food. Eat better.
That's what I said. If you eat right,
eat better.
And
slow down.
Let's hear this letter. I need to hear this letter and understand. Is it a true ED situation, or was it just an encounter where it didn't work? We got to be clear. So I want to hear this letter.
I want to hear this. Let's go.
All right. That's good. She says, "Dear Side Jawn, has anyone dealt with their significant other having erectile dysfunction? It's been really taking a toll on my relationship recently, and I'm wondering if anyone has any tips to help me get through it. We were on vacation recently, and everything was working fine. We were having sex, and then we get home, and it's back to the same old, same old. He always has an excuse on why he can't have sex. It's either stomach ache, tired from work, too selfish. We've been together for a long time, and it's so hard for me not to feel like it's me. My love language is physical touch, and aside from sex, he's not super affectionate. So my fault. I relied on sex to feel that connection. So it's really taking a toll. I don't get mad when we aren't able to have sex. I try to be supportive, but at the same point, there's only so much I can do. Anyways, tips appreciated. Otherwise, thanks for listening to me vent. Ladies.
That doesn't sound like ED to me, because it sounds like it does work. I mean, it sounds like it worked while they were on vacation and it didn't when it came back.
That's because on vacation, she put it on the glass.
That's why
she listened to you on vacation and put on the glass.
That went red like this. Y'all gonna have to explain to me what that means. Let's put it on the glass.
Let's put on the glass.
You go on vacation, you put it up against the shower glass, like no. Okay.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
But I'm just trying to figure out, to me, I don't know. I was just reading while you was talking. That's why I was looking down Sam Sports, but I was looking at the meaning of it. And it was just saying that, like, it means that they can't get it up at all. They can't get it hard enough for intercourse. So if he was able to do it on vacation and not when they got back, I'm not sold on that's the issue, that is ED, but I don't know. You have to kind of find out why would it work there and not when you got back home. I keep saying you have to create a safe space and have these conversations. Communication about sex is a part of a relationship. You cannot just go through a relationship or go through life not talking about what pleasures you, what you like, what you need, and that person doing the same. You have to have a safe space and understand what was it on vacation that is not happening when you got back home. But I'm just not sold on this is ED if it was
I have
working
to
just
agree.
fine.
I agree with Miss Vanessa. I think she's right. And I'm gonna tell you what I think. He's just not that into you, sweetie. Move on. Life's too, like I said at the beginning, life's too short to be having bad sex. It's just
That part.
I've never had it. My sister will tell you. I've talked about this my whole adult life. I have never had a bad sexual experience. I'm not about to start now.
And why is that? How do you feel that you haven't had any bad? Is it because
Well,
you feel like you picked the right partner, or you tell them what they need, or you can get
one,
off easy? So
well,
you good.
one, I'm very selective.
Okay.
I haven't had a whole lot of partners.
Okay.
See, so when you decrease your pool, your sample size, the likelihood for you to run into a bad one is diminished, right? Because you don't, I mean, you can go out here and just screw a whole bunch of people. Out of 20, you're going to have 2 that's bad. But if you never even had 20, you ain't got to worry about it because I'm very selective about who I let get that close to me, right?
Okay.
That's one. 2, I always had feelings for the person. I'm not the one night stand chick or the person that can just know you for 2 weeks and then have sex with you. That's just not me. There's a lot of girls like that you can go see them. But Sharon has never been that. And I'm very honest when I meet guys. I tell them that. If that's what you want, just tell me now because we can just cut all this choice and we can just stay friends. We don't. And that's that communication you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very honest about that. I always have been. That's not me. I'm not doing it. So if that's what you want, go on over there.
Yeah.
And that has saved me. So since there's feelings and I'm selective, I can pick them. And you can just about tell who's going to be good and who's not. You can just about tell that. So I ain't never had a bad experience and I'm not about to start.
I can't just about tell who's gonna be good.
Yeah, I can. I can.
Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna
You
say
been
lie.
wrong a time or two? Have you been wrong a time or two?
I just can't picture a woman that's not good.
What makes it not good, D?
That's what I want to know. That's the question. That's where I'm going. What does a woman do that will make you say her sex ain't good?
She use the teeth.
For one, if they not, oh my God.
You made that cause pain, Vanessa, when you said that.
Lord.
All of a sudden,
Lord,
pain
you go back to painful memories. Oh my gosh. Yo, listen. If you ain't freaky enough, don't even look my way. That's all.
But what is
don't
freaky? What constitutes freaky enough to you?
There's some girls out here that don't give girls that don't do oral sex.
There's plenty of women that don't do that. Do they have to do that?
Stay where you at. No.
But
you don't have to do. You don't have to do nothing you don't want to do.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
But don't come to me.
No. I'm talking about on the freaky meter. Do they have to include that for you?
On my freaky meter, they do. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What else is on the freaky meter?
Do you let them know? Do you let them know that up front before feelings get involved?
Before anything get involved.
But how do you say it to them, though, Dennis? Because I gotta watch you because
my delivery ain't good. My delivery ain't good. I ain't gonna lie.
I figured
my delivery ain't good. And I haven't had any complaints, but I know I'm not a good kisser. I ain't one of them. I couldn't be a movie star kisser. I feel like I'm sucking the girl face off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a good kisser.
So you don't have no romance?
See, that's a deal breaker with me.
Romance and your freaky
deal breaker
you
with
just
me.
expect them to to get freaky and there's no romance, there's no kissing involved. Like you do know women don't sleep with
No,
every
no, I
man they
kiss.
film, right?
I do kiss. I'm just telling you, I ain't a good kisser, but I do kiss.
Okay.
Right.
I think that's a misconception sometimes that men have. They think that okay, she slept with me. She said she has sex with me this way. That means she sleeps with everybody that way. It's not the case.
No,
So just
see,
because
that's
she's
a
not
deal
freaky
breaker for
with
me
you, or that doesn't mean she's not freaky at all.
at
So
all.
Well,
Right.
I can't talk about her experiences in her life. I'm just talking about the bad experience that I had with the certain girls. Yeah, if you used your teeth, stop, stop,
what other bad
stop.
experiences have you had?
I've had
Sound like
some.
you traumatized over there.
I've had, and I noticed something about my trauma. I learned something about my traumas lately too. But I'll get to that later. I've had some dried up experiences. I've had some. We was only in one position type experiences. I just had like those one of the girls. That's what I just.
Well,
They
you
was
know, sometimes the one position works.
ain't me. One position ain't me. I'm just letting you know. I'm not the one
No,
position.
no.
There's no.
Sometimes when you get a certain time, you get in that spot, and you need to keep it right there. You ain't never heard nobody say keep it right there. You ain't never heard that. Come on now.
I've heard that on.
I think
I've heard that
Vanessa
on
know what I'm
porn, but
talking about.
you asked about me. I've heard that on porn, but you
I
asked about me.
understand that. I did.
Right.
I asked about you, but you mean to tell me there's never been a time where you just needed her to keep it right there for just a few more
One
minutes?
position.
Right there.
One
Right.
position.
Right.
Wow.
No.
Well, Philly Diva checked in on Instagram. She's a fellow Eagles fan. She said it's crazy that men want women to be porn stars, but they don't have a romantic or sensual bone in their body.
I don't need you to be no porn star. I just don't need no one position, and I don't need no teeth.
But you need to be a
I don't
porn
think
star because
women need no teeth either.
they gotta do the one thing. They gotta do oral, or you just can't touch them. No,
Right.
that's porn
If
starish.
you don't, if you say I don't give head, then cool. Listen, God bless you. We ain't gotta keep this going. God bless you. I'm
But
not here to force
you
you to do
did
anything
say
with this.
last time though, you're willing to reciprocate that too, right? So it's not like, oh, you don't give head, move
Right.
on. But if they do, you're willing to reciprocate, right?
Exactly.
Do you feel like you're good at that? Have you had any complaints?
I haven't had any complaints, so I couldn't tell you if I'm good or not. But kissing, I don't think I'm good at kissing at all. I really don't.
Well,
Well,
see,
you ain't had no
that's
complaints.
a
Have
deal
you had
breaker
any
for me,
compliments?
Dennis. If they can't kiss, they can't mess with Sharon. The
Yeah.
other stuff we can leave out, but the kissing, you got to be a good kisser for me.
I haven't kissed the girl's panties off in my life. Let me just say that. I haven't. I'm just kidding. Some things you just know about yourself. I haven't kissed the girl panties off. You'll see some other people kissing. You be like, damn, they kissing. Man, that ain't even my thing. I gotta use my hands. That's how I got to go. I ain't kissed the girl's panties off.
Oh, and Philly Diva said he didn't want to move her into another position or make her wetter. Said you sound selfish, D.
Well, that's
I
men are
am.
usually selfish. They usually are selfish. It's
I
all about
probably am.
them.
I tried to now on the moving her up another position situation. I tried and she said no. It's the only one she wanted to be in.
Well, see, she just wasn't compatible with you. She just wasn't compatible with you. That's all.
That's all it was.
She need to get her somebody that's not sexually experimental.
That's all. If you ain't freaky enough, for some people it ain't gonna work. For me, it ain't gonna work. Some other people you ain't gotta be that freaky. You just gotta have a good time. I got some homies. They don't be wanting a whole lot of extra. They just want to have a good time.
But see, a good time means different things to different people. See?
Yes, it do. Because I got some other homies. They want you to eat their groceries. Like, oh
wow.
what? Oh man, listen, she went down there and blessed me. I ain't been the same since. What the fuck? Like, hold up, man.
Okay, is there another letter? Well, Dennis, wait a minute, Dennis. You didn't give your opinion on what's up with this dude and this chick.
I think it was exciting for him to have sex with her in a new environment, but at home at the crib, nah, she just ain't it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that he's just not that into her. She needs to keep it moving.
Them groceries might be from Whole Foods.
Spice it up a little bit more when they get back home. It can't just always be in the bed all the time.
And you can't be in that bonnet with that raggedy ass. Never mind.
I don't even own a bonnet, so I don't even know what. I don't know what the attraction is with these girls in these bonnets. That's not the only thing that does not pull your hair out when you sleep. You do not have to wear the big ass bonnet.
Get a satin pillowcase.
It's like the bigger the better. They way out here now.
They look like the mushroom from Mario. You ever play Super Mario with a mushroom? Yeah. That's what they look like.
And then they come in the grocery
store. Every time I see one of them, I'll be wanting to go Super Mario looking there.
They come in the store with the big ass bonnet and those big old fluffy house shoes on.
Yeah, I don't go outside
pajama pants and thinking they cute. I'm like, what?
No, I put myself together.
Sharon, this sound like using Walmart. Sound like using Walmart. That's a Walmart.
I don't.
That's a Walmart outfit.
I don't shop at Walmart. I haven't shopped at Walmart for like 5 years. I don't go to Walmart.
Yeah, that's definitely a Walmart outfit.
Not regularly. I only go to Walmart. I go to Walmart for one thing, and that's this brand called Home Edit home organizational things. They only sell them at Walmart or the Container Store. They cost more at the Container Store than they do at Walmart. So that's the only reason I go to Walmart. And I only go there like once or twice a year. So I don't shop at Walmart.
Yeah, I go for like the kids stuff. Like they got Valentine's Day parties. I have to go to get candy and stuff like that.
No. I'm a Target girl.
I pick it up.
I'm a Target.
Y'all still Target after the whole.
I was about to ask you.
I'm not talking about that. That's next week. I ain't talking about that this week. I'm not. Okay. I got some more thoughts to get together on that. Only thing I'm gonna say right now is we got to own more stuff before we walk around here talking about what we ain't gonna buy and what we not gonna do. That's all I'm gonna say. But we can keep moving.
Okay.
I'll be listening next week.
So tell me more, D. I want to know some more, D. Like, what else makes it a good experience for a man? I want to learn more. So they can't use their teeth. Gotta give head. They gotta be wet. They gotta be willing to do different positions. Is there anything else in that list?
For me, that's all I need.
What about length of time?
No. First of all, y'all are undefeated on time. I don't even know why time means anything. Y'all, time only means something to us. Y'all are undefeated.
What does that mean?
Because y'all shit can keep going.
I get what he's saying.
Keep going. Right, y'all undefeated.
Yeah, we are.
Time only means something to us. Player, you got to make it 68 more strokes. Only got 8 more in. I ain't gonna make it. Like that's it. Like, we the only ones while y'all making all that noise trying to think of other things. You know, I was watching the game and oh God. Like, that's us.
BJ said dirty talking too. He needs some dirty talk.
Yeah, he needs dirty talk. I don't need dirty talk. I grew up watching the porno with nothing on, so I don't need no dirty talk.
What?
You were sneaking and watching it with no volume?
No volume. So you don't even know. No, there's a lot of things I could watch with no volume. the football game, I can watch that with no volume. Porno, I can watch that with no volume. I can't watch wrestling with no volume. It's the only thing you can't watch with no volume is wrestling.
All right, so
You
we
will miss
add
every fucking thing.
dirty talk to the list. Got it.
Man, they want you to talk dirty.
No, I don't need dirty talking.
There's some people out here that like to be slapped.
Well, I can't talk dirty, and I don't like pain, so you can't slap me. So no.
What about being choked?
No. Cause see, I'd have kicked your ass. You try to choke me, cause I know me.
It ain't gotta be a real life.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking because a lot of girls they don't consider choking pain. They don't consider that.
Well, there's something wrong up here if they don't consider that pain. I'm sorry.
No, during sex, choking during sex
type of choke. It ain't that type
of never mind. I ain't gonna say that. I got one wrong.
I cannot deal with anything affecting my air passageways. Okay.
What kind of choking they trying to put on you?
I'm not. No, they're not. I'm just saying I don't need nothing up around here when I'm having sex. No.
I think I'm partial to a little hand around the neck. I'd rather some bites than kisses. And it could be a little dirty talk.
You heard her. Bite, like Marv Albert. She want the Marv Albert special. That's what she wants.
I don't want you biting on me. No.
She want the Marv Albert special. You heard her.
Yeah, just a little hand around. It ain't got to be just a little hand around the neck, a couple bites.
Doing what? What is this? What does this do? Tell me, Nessa. What does this do?
They come a little faster. I can tell you what to me. They come a little faster.
A little aggression, a little like I can get with the dirty talk in the ear. Tell me some things in my ear. Yeah. I
forgot. I gotta say this. I do suck toes. I forgot. That's a whole different conversation.
No.
I do suck toes.
No.
I do suck toes. I got to put that out there because I was told just because you eat coochie does not mean that you suck toes. I thought that if you ate coochie, you suck toes too. I thought once you passed the part of eating coochie and booty, then toes was like nothing. They was like, no. I eat butt, but I don't eat toes. I said, what?
Okay.
No, I don't eat toes.
We got some more stuff coming in on Instagram.
Dennis,
spit.
No.
They said spit is on the list, and then someone said loss of oxygen and climax go hand in hand. I don't know.
Sharon?
Oxygen.
Now, Sharon, you got the answer to your question. Where these girls that you be knowing? There they go, Sharon. There they go.
Listen to me. I don't need my air passageways obstructed for me to come. Okay. I don't need that. If you require that, there's something else going on. To me, there's something else. I'm not saying it's crazy. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's nasty. I'm not saying it's stupid. I'm just saying there's something going on that this is connected to that. I'm sorry. No.
I'm not
DJ out, but just a little hand.
No,
my ear.
This doesn't do anything for me. If you're gonna touch my neck, then you need to be kissing on my neck, but not putting your hands around my neck because that make me want to fight. No, I'm ready to fight. No, y'all don't understand. Listen, and then it's about the toe thing. I never told you the time that somebody tried to do that and I kicked them in the face. I didn't tell you.
Hey, Sharon, how you gonna kick somebody in the face? Do you know what it takes to suck a toe?
Apparently, I don't because I don't do that. But I don't like it
on the toes. Like
I don't like it, Nessa. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
First of all, he didn't tell me he was gonna do it. Right? You know how people just do stuff and they think you're gonna like it. He didn't tell me. He didn't ask me. He didn't tell me nothing.
Wanted a warning.
I know. He sucked on my toe.
Yeah, she wanted a warning.
In the face.
I'm about to suck your toe now.
No, but I mean, he didn't tell me. I didn't know it was coming. And he did it, and I kicked him in the face. I didn't mean to, but it was just a natural reaction. I don't like my toe. I don't like people sucking on my toes. No, that's nasty to me. Ugh. No,
You could bite my big toe. You could bite it.
no. I don't like
I like
biting.
sucking
Don't
the
bite
toe.
it. Don't bite
I like
me in
sucking the toe while I'm in missionary. That's why I like sucking the toe. But
That.
usually the
But don't
girls
put
that I'm
my
with,
whole foot in your mouth or nothing like that.
How
But
are
if you
you
got the
sucking
big
the
toe, if you
toe
bite
in
the big toe,
missionary?
that's cool.
there's her
Sucking
feet
the
right
toe.
here. Her feet right here. Her feet right here.
That's not missionary.
Her feet are right here.
Yeah, it's
That's,
not. Yes, it is, right?
that's not missionary.
Okay. Whatever
Well,
position what position you call it.
I listen. If you back like this and your legs is up and the feet are right
That's
Right,
there,
that's
legs
and
is
you
up, but her
that's
feet is right
back
here.
your foot, what's wrong?
that's not called missionary, y'all.
What is it
But let
called?
Okay, what position is
okay,
called?
time out. I'm not on here to talk like this. You know I don't talk like this, Dennis. You know.
But you the one telling us it's not missionary, so now
But
you
it's
gotta tell us
not.
what it is.
But we
So
can
now
talk
you
about
gotta
this
educate us.
another time. I'm not getting
No,
all
no,
up.
no, you got to educate us now, Shane.
No,
You can't go
no,
push this, you telling false information all the
it's
time,
not.
and now you can't educate us.
It's not. Just go buy you a Karma Sutra book. It's
I'm
all
gonna
in
look
there.
it up. You know I'm
It's
the
all in
queen
Karma
of
there.
Sutra.
Googling.
Go ahead and go buy the Karma Sutra. Just buy that book. It has every position on the man in it. But anyway, do we have another letter?
No,
What
that
is
was the
this
only letter
long
we got.
paragraph? Can you read this comment, this long comment? What is
No,
that?
no. I read it while y'all was talking, and I noticed it was way past everything I know about. No, I am not
Okay,
doing
well,
it.
we won't
No.
read that. But listen, okay, so here's a question I got for y'all. This was a video that I watched, so I don't have it in letter form, but I'm gonna ask your opinion on it. Okay, it's kind of relationship related. Okay, so here's the deal. A couple just had a child. The child is 5. One day, her husband comes home saying that he went and got a DNA test on the child. He didn't say why. He just said he went and got a DNA test, and the test came back that the child is not his. So, bitch, you must have cheated on me. And she's like, but I didn't cheat on you. Well, you must have. It's not my child. So he got mad, moved out, about to, filed for divorce and everything, mad, right? And the woman who swore, she's the one that wrote the letter. She's like, I did not cheat on him. So I don't understand this. So she had him take another test. Came back, not the father. So finally she said, well, something happened. So we need to have all these other tests, including she got a maternity test on her own self too. Come back, the child was not hers either.
Mm.
The damn baby was switched at birth. Ain't that some shit?
Wow.
So here's my question though. Wouldn't you wonder why he went out and got a paternity test to start with? What was the doubt?
Maybe
Wouldn't
they
you
didn't look
question?
like him.
Wouldn't you be questioning him? She was when she wrote the letter, she made it seem like, oh my gosh, he thought I was cheat. I would never cheat. And I can understand why he would. No. Why did you feel the need to go out and get a paternity test anyway? What were you thinking about?
Valid
For me,
question.
that's a trust issue. There's something she had to do something, or for some reason, he had to be not trusting her. For
That's what I
some
was
reason.
thinking. Instagram, B said baby didn't look like him. That might have been why he did it. That's what I
Right.
was thinking. Maybe the baby didn't look like him, or it could be that he had some suspicions from jump
Mhm.
that he went out and
Mhm.
had it done. But I was
I
thinking the
agree.
same.
I agree. But here's the thing. She never mentioned that she even asked him why. And that's what everybody that was listening to the letter in the group was mad, because she didn't question him as to why. I'm like, wouldn't you want to know why? Why would you even be trying to have a test anyway?
Yeah, and why
But
if he
at the
had the
5 years,
suspicion behind her back.
like after 5 years, the baby, you know that the baby fully formed, and now you trying to compare the baby to somebody in your family, and that baby don't look like nobody in your family,
Like
but you
nobody.
like genetic, right? Like it's usually because usually like I've seen two light skinned people have a dark skinned baby, and I thought it was crazy. I was like, oh no, somebody
I've
cheat,
seen it.
but they had a dark skinned family member that was like the uncle or
You
something.
reach
So
back.
now I was
You
like,
reach back.
I can kind of see where it come from,
Yeah.
but no, this situation here, that baby ain't looking nothing like nobody.
He said, yeah, they said on Instagram, always mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Well, in this case, it wasn't mama's
It was
either.
mama's baby too. Well, and this is the thing. And then they asked the question. Well, they're suing the hospital. This couple is suing the hospital. And then the question came up, well, what if they find their real daughter, real baby, and the ones that was like the parents of the other child that was their biological baby? Are they supposed to switch the babies back? What are they supposed to do?
I want my baby. I want my biological baby. Yeah,
but she's 5.
I want my biological baby.
What would you do with the
seen
5-year-old that you raised and you've been
Give
loving
them
for
to the
5
parents
years?
that they belong to. I want my biological baby.
Well, this one couple said what they did was when everybody found out what happened, they kept their baby, but they stayed in each other's lives and just kept a relationship with everybody, you know, together, kind of raised their children together type of thing. But they didn't switch the babies back.
No,
we switched.
I want my baby.
Just saying, that's what they said. They came under the comments and they said that's what they did.
What's my girl name from Losing Isaiah? I want my baby back. I want my baby back. No.
Yeah, I can't see knowing that. I can't see knowing that and keeping somebody else's baby, and I know my biological is over there.
But I still would stay together with each other in their lives. But I just need my baby back. That's all.
Agreed.
I need my baby back.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. After that. After what Trisha talking about, I need my baby back.
That's how you grow up married to your cousin. What?
I got another one. Okay. Lady said that she and her mother have never had a really good relationship, right? And her brother got married. And the woman who's telling the story, her mother, the mother of the groom, came to the wedding with a floor-length white dress on. And so the brother's wife was just appalled and crying. She ran into the back crying and stuff. And so this girl took a bottle of red wine and poured it on the mama. Just poured it down her dress. And then the mama had to leave and go change. She came back with a green dress on. So the question is one of those, am I the asshole questions? So she said, am I the asshole for pouring this wine on my mama?
Actually, no, you were the problem solver.
That's what I said.
Well did.
I don't know.
What you think,
for all the mamas out there that be doing all this extra because your child, you know, is getting married and now you want to come down with her. You know you ain't supposed to be wearing no damn white dress. You shouldn't wear nothing white. Your socks shouldn't even be white.
She what the hell is you doing? That I forgot left this out.
You don't like it, ain't it's not you. You ain't supposed to marry her.
She didn't like the son's choice. And so I've left that out. Yeah, she didn't like the son's choice. So she didn't care. She wanted to aggravate this chick. That's what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
But the daughter, but the daughter, she was like, "Oh, we ain't having this, mama. You embarrassing."
I'm a control freak like that. I would have known what she was wearing before the wedding. Like I would have been aware of what everybody, and I had a big wedding my first time getting married, so I was aware of what grandparents, parents were wearing. Like I had to be aware of that stuff, so that wouldn't have happened on my watch unless they switched last minute. But I wouldn't have been mad about pouring the wine. I probably would have just had a conversation like either you're gonna change or you can't sit up here, one or the other. But I would have definitely been aware of what was being worn beforehand.
Well, usually it's something that's choreographed on what colors are worn. You know,
right.
You know, the husband's side is wearing blue and the wife's side is wearing orange. You know, it's usually choreographed, and then next thing you know, while the bridesmaids are out getting their dresses, so are the mother of the brides and all that. They out getting dresses too. It's all one big shower party. That's what I thought
Yeah.
it would be, but it
Yeah, I
usually
think that's
turns into a goddamn disaster. And next thing you know, that's how that TV show started. What's the one with the Bridezilla? That's how that shit starts. It starts into a disaster.
But here's the thing. Most brides who bother to have these weddings with a white dress, she's supposed to be the only one there with a white dress on. Period.
Oh,
that's the rule.
And like Nessa was talking about, she's controlling. Well, I am too. I would have had people at the door knowing the dress code, not letting people inside if you don't have, because that's how it's gonna be at my wedding.
Right. Because
They're
my
gonna be at the
brother,
door. They're gonna check you at the door. You come up in there
yeah.
with some white on if you want to. You will never see the
you ain't
inside
let
of
his
the
mama
church.
come. You ain't let his mama come in the wedding.
No, that would be the rules. And I got some, big burly bouncer type friends, so they ain't coming, security.
You about to kick his mama out the wedding because she got on white.
Damn right, don't come up in there with some white on, bitch. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean that? And I was looking at the comment, but there are no rules. There are definitely rules to a wedding.
Oh, there's rules, Trisha. Trisha said it's a dress no one cares. Oh, yes, people care. It's a big deal.
It is.
It's a big deal. I don't
is.
think she was an asshole. I think it was funny. She should have done it. Because
Yep.
her mama was wrong. She shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Why would you try to do that?
That's not true.
No, I don't think it's about the focus. But a wedding is a demonstration of the love that you're supposed to be having. So the wedding, depending upon if you want one or not, you can go to Justice of the Peace and just do the do. But if you have a wedding celebration like that, there's certain things and protocols you're supposed to follow.
Trisha, are you married?
I don't know if she is or not. She might have been.
I'm asking you. I want to know if she married. But she said,
I remember. See, I haven't been to a whole lot of weddings, but the weddings that I've been to, they all had a dress code of some type, but nobody could wear white bride. That's for sure. And see, I thought about me, what I would do. I want everybody to wear black to my wedding.
And that's what I had. My wedding.
My
wedding colors were black and white. And like my dress was white with a black band around it. My bridesmaids have black dresses, and I requested that all the guests wear black.
So that's what I want. I want everybody to have on black, and I'm gonna have on white. And my husband, I haven't decided if I want him to have on a white tux or a gray one or a black one. One of the three. But yeah, white.
You wear black and
my sister Sheila said, I remember in the 80s that the groom's mother showed up with a black dress. She stayed, but everyone knew where the mother of the groom stood. You also know what to expect in the future. Drama. Oh. So back in the 80s, if the mother of the groom wore a black dress, that's because she was in mourning because she didn't like the daughter-in-law.
Yeah, that was definitely my experience. My first husband, his mother, it was like you would have thought they were married. She did not care for me coming into their dynamic at all. But I've never been one to feel like I needed to impress anybody's mother. It's either you like me or you don't. What I do to your son, you can't do. So what we talking about here?
The mothers have always liked my boyfriend's mothers have always liked me. I don't know what it is.
I've never cared.
I've never had a bad one, that didn't like me. I don't know what it is. But no, BJ, you cannot wear purple and black. Not to my damn wedding. If you trying to come to my wedding, you can't. You out here with them damn Ravens colors. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see that shit.
There is wedding etiquette.
Exactly.
Things you ain't supposed to do, like
wedding etiquette.
Yes, if you're going to this is my thing. If you're going to a wedding, please,
people.
She
said they didn't like me. Well,
that's wedding etiquette.
That's their loss. We all know
Whether
that.
Make
you
sure that you
whether you've been
make
to a wedding that has a dress code or not, there's wedding etiquette. There definitely
Right.
is.
There is.
yeah make sure that you have your $100 per plate.
No less
That's all I'm
than.
saying. No less than. So if it's two people, so if you brought your significant other with you, or your homie, or
That's
whoever it is
200
with you,
minimum.
that is $200 you need to be having. All right. I don't go to weddings without $100 per person I'm with. I don't, because immediately I'll
Agreed.
say, no, I ain't going.
What you mean?
If me and you go
If
to a
you,
wedding,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
we need to have $200.
You mean in your pocket?
No,
No,
as your
$200 to
gift
give
in
to
the
the
card.
as a gift, a monetary gift.
Oh, you gotta take $200 to give it as a gift?
You should at least have
Yes,
the minimum you should give back in a card at a wedding is $100 per person
it's $100,
that's there with you.
especially if that
I
thing
agree with
say
Wow.
that.
see later.
I didn't know about that one.
What
Yeah,
you be giving, Sharon? What
I
you
did
giving
not
the
know. I
car?
did not know about that. I go look on whatever's on their registry,
Oh,
and
you
I
do the
pick that
registry
gift.
thing.
I give them a gift. I don't ever
Okay.
give money. I don't give people money.
and I give money because I know the
Okay.
stress that goes. Now that I've been married, I know the stress that goes on during the marriage, and I know how good you feel when you get that cash money compared to when you get that gift.
That token.
Once your wedding is
It,
over,
it
I
depends.
know how
It depends, though, Dennis. It
I know
depends.
how good
If
I
you
know how
if
good it
you
feels. All right.
if you're a couple that's just starting out and you don't have anything for your home, and you have this register, you have everything on there. No, you want people to give you what's on your register. That's why you register. So you don't have to then take the money and then go buy those things.
I
People
can't
get
even
it.
recall ever seeing a wedding registry.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I seen a wedding
Oh yeah.
registry.
Wedding registry is old, honey.
I'm
Yeah, I
never.
seen a wedding registry.
Yeah. I just always give
And
money,
I'm
and I do go by that rule.
yeah,
Like
I usually
if me and my husband are
if
I've
I
going,
do
never
it
heard
again,
that rule.
or more.
I have
if
never
I do
heard
it
that
again,
rule about
it's
$100.
monetary gifts only.
Trisha, I'm not wearing white unless you tell me to wear white. If you tell me to wear white to your wedding, then I'll wear it. But like, okay, I'll give you an example. D Wade and Gabrielle, everybody had on white at their wedding.
Right.
They had a white wedding. That's fine, right? But
Just show up.
but traditionally, nobody wears white to a wedding. Now, if they tell you wear white, then that's fine. Then you wear it. Okay,
That's what's
Trisha,
up.
I'll show up in white to your wedding. But yeah, they
Hold on,
everybody,
I can't wait to,
all the guests, everybody had on white at their wedding. It was beautiful.
hey BJ, we got another one.
Who is this person?
BJ, we got another one. Hey BJ, where are you at, BJ? We got another one.
Registries are also a long-standing etiquette. Yeah. Yeah. That's how people get their china. People get their
maybe I'm
like
missing it
giving.
on the invitation or something where I haven't. I don't know if I've seen like an actual registry on the invitation or something. Maybe I'm missing it. I just always give
Well,
a card with money.
younger generations have gotten away from it somewhat, but like in my generation and before, that's how people would get their china. You have an everyday china and a elegant china, a dress china, and your silver and your crystal, and that's how you get it, because people actually give you place settings of this fine china,
Right.
and yeah, it was a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, I've
You
had.
didn't have a wedding. You didn't get your fine china unless you went to the store and bought it yourself. So
Yeah, I've had a wedding on both sides of the spectrum. I've had the big wedding, and then I've had my second wedding. We got married in the living room at my great grandmother's house. It was very just nobody there, but really, 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 I think we had about 5 people there, and that was it. So
you know what I would do? I go back and forth. I never had the big wedding. that everybody has had at least once. And I always said I wanted it. But then I think shit's so expensive now. Let's just go to the justice of the peace and let's just have a reception. Just have a big reception, have the big wedding party reception. But the actual wedding, I don't know if I want to do all that.
Yeah, if
but,
I had a
hey,
choice,
if y'all get married though, I can marry y'all. I'm an official officiant. So if you need an officiant, all I charge a set fee plus my flight and hotel stay. That's
Lord. On Instagram, they said women don't cook, so they don't get fine china anymore.
Right, they don't cook.
That's not true.
Fine china.
That's not true.
The new fine china will be a DoorDash membership for a year.
That's not true. That's not true that women don't cook. It has nothing to do with women not cooking. It's just the younger generations, the millennials and the Gen Zs and all them, they just got away from China. They think China is for old people, and it's really not. It's wealth. It symbolizes wealth. It's stuff that you pass down. I'm looking in my China cabinet. I got both my grandmother's and my mother's China in this cabinet. It's valuable.
It was an era. That's why I ended it. It was an era.
Yeah, I cook. So I don't know. I cook. I will say I have a husband that loves to do a lot of cooking. He's Jamaican, so he's very strict about what we eat, what the kids eat. He's not into processed foods. He's into everything from scratch. So he is the main cooker. Like I'll cook here and there, and then I just do all holidays. But I am lucky in that sense that breakfast, lunch, dinner, he would rather it be cooked than we don't really eat out often. We don't do fast food often. He's very, very strict about that.
Yeah.
I lucked out, but I do cook. I can cook. I don't mind cooking.
Sister Sheila said if she gets married again, there will be a reception, no big wedding.
This fool will say that just means we getting out there. I hear you playing.
Trisha said etiquette is for pictures. Just don't take pictures with the person in white.
Yeah, sure.
Honestly,
she say all this now.
No, she's just say all this now.
I swear, I want to be the fly on the wall when that fucking mother-in-law show up at her fucking wedding wearing something she ain't supposed to. No, she ain't gonna have on white because the white ain't gonna do it. It's gonna be something she ain't supposed to have on. And I swear I want to be the fly on the wall. Just be sitting there just like this. I told you. Now you ain't gonna take pictures. Now you ain't gonna take pictures with her.
Well, no, she'll just have the people.
I hope the mother of the groom is an ex-stripper, and she coming there with a split all the way up.
She'll have security stopping them at the door. She'll have the security stopping them at the door.
I hope she an ex-stripper and she got a dress on that like Tiana Taylor had on a made mistake to show her coochie. I hope she come to her wedding just like that
with clear heels.
I want to see you. I want it with clear heels
with lights in them.
No, not the clear heels. No. Yeah, keep your daughters out the clear heels.
With a string
bikini. Well, hey, if they have a beach wedding, that might be appropriate.
That's what I would like for a vow renewal. I would like just a destination vow renewal. I'm not inviting everybody. Don't need to be there, but I would like to do that.
Honestly, I'm not. What is
the thing about destination? What is the attraction about destination weddings? Explain that to me.
I'm not sure. I just always felt like that was difficult or a lot to ask of guests to fly and get rooms and all of that. So, like I said, for me, it would be more vow renewal. Me, him, the kids, we went and we just did that on the beach or something. I don't know. That just seems like a lot to ask of guests.
That's how I feel. What about you, Dennis? What about you, Dennis?
The accommodating the accommodating of guests and bridesmaids and groomsmen and the stress levels that you go through of getting this and getting that. What I've heard about these destination weddings, business. You pay for all your stuff right then and there. You go, you get married, almost like one of them Vegas weddings. Have a good time, and that's it. That's what I was told. You fly out to a nice beach, go out there, get married on the beach, have a good time. The people who can make it will make it. It ain't no real big stressful thing that you'll have it around the way, which is easier for everybody. And you done told them a year in advance what day, but then they still can't make it 'cause they can't get off work, even though they was told a year in advance. They got to save the date. You got to save the date magnets that's on their refrigerator, but they still forgot what day it is. And then you go to their house and you look dead on their refrigerator. That's the only magnet they got on that motherfucker. Never mind. You know what? I'm going a little bit too far. Be quiet. I'm going a little bit too far. Just a little bit too far. I'm talking about some specific people. Let me go ahead and be quiet. Just here to let y'all know. I realized about my traumas. My traumas have stopped me from doing things too many times.
I got another one that I have wanted to talk to you about before, and I don't think we've ever talked about it. And whenever we do these relationship shows, we keep forgetting to talk about this, Dennis. Okay? So I'm gonna bring this up. I just looked at this video and I just reminded me of this. So you got the man, the husband, and his wife and his mama. So who sits in the front seat with the husband? Who sits in the front seat, the mama or the wife? Go Vanessa. Go Nessa.
I don't know how to respect. I would let his mom sit in the front. I wouldn't fight for the front seat. I mean, if he's bringing his mom along for something, I would just sit in the back. If we like each other.
What if you didn't like each other?
That is the thing right there.
What if you don't like each other?
Then I can get real petty, and she be sitting in the back with my seat against her fucking knees. That part.
All right, Dennis. Where do you stand?
That's a. You don't do my mom like that. That's something to say. Like you do my mom like that. It's gonna be a real problem.
Your mom don't do me like that. Okay.
My mom like that's gonna be a real problem out this joint. Like real problem. You fuck with my mom, all right? Only got one mom.
So mom, you want the mama? Cool. You expect the mama to sit up front, right?
No, actually, I've been in a situation. My mom actually sat in the back.
But is that because she wanted to, or did you tell her?
Yeah, she wanted. No. She wanted to.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about what she wants. I'm asking, what would you want? What would you do? What would you want?
Oh, what would I do?
Especially if your wife, especially if your wife made a big deal about it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sitting in the back. Don't even worry about
it. What is BJ talking about?
You're driving. I need you to answer this question the right way. You're driving. Who's gonna sit up front?
I ain't driving.
Listen to me.
I ain't driving.
Answer the question, Dennis.
Yeah, I did. I just told you my mother sat in the back. I already had it.
That's not my question. My question is, if you're driving, who's sitting where? If you're driving,
my mother's sitting in the back.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I disagree. I feel like the mother should sit. I feel like
DJ, we got another one.
I feel like your mother should sit in the front with you. And I'm like Nessa, as the wife, out of respect for her, I would not demand to sit in the front. I got you all the time. We at home together all the time. We go to sleep together all the time. I'm your wife. Everybody know I'm your wife. I ain't got to sit in the car with you up front. I can sit in the back.
And at this point, I got 2 car seats in the back. Mom getting Ubered to wherever we at.
Right. But I'm just saying, got a big old SUV. We got a 8-passenger SUV. All this room.
That should disappear.
I deleted it.
Okay. I'm not sitting in the front, and I'm not making a big deal about it. I think it's kind of the videos that I've seen. I feel like the wife is just being real ratchet. What you mean? I'm sitting in the front.
Yeah, I'm not doing all of that.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
And most of the time, right? I think it
Well,
was
I
a
mean,
success, but
you've
I
been
would
the
probably
mom.
be driving
Hold on,
anyway.
Sharon. Now, and in your real experiences, you've been the mom with your son and his significant
Right.
other. Where'd you sit at?
In the front with him.
Hmm.
And when I came to the car, she was in the back already. She showed respect for me. Now, I don't mind sitting in the back. If they pulled up and she was sitting in the front seat, I would get in the back seat and not say a word. And I wouldn't look at her any less for it. I'm just saying situationally, if there has to be, I would offer for her, for the mama, like if with me and my man, I would offer for his mama to sit in the front. Now, if she said, no, that's okay, baby, I'll sit in the back. Okay. But I'm going to at least say that to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. That's how I was raised. That's how I was going to be. And I feel like that's being respectful. And I don't believe that this is a man cleave to your wife situation. This is we're talking about a car ride. We're not talking about anything else but a freaking car ride. Okay. So this man cleave to your wife biblical reference for this situation, I feel like is unnecessary.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Agreed.
We never talked about that, but we always talked about it in the chat, but we never talked about it on the show.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Nessa, you had a situation with the NBA star, former NBA star, podcast pioneer, Mr. Matt Barnes from All the Smoke.
Yeah, it came across because you guys know I cover reality TV on my podcast, and Matt Barnes, they had everything. I cover everything. But Matt Barnes actually had a reality TV show, just one season so far on WeTV with his fiance, Ananza Sims. She is the daughter of famous supermodel Beverly Johnson. So she and Matt had a reality show called what was it, Keeping Up with the Barnes or something like that.
Oh, that's the same girl that was in the reality show with him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're right. They just had one season.
Yeah, the Barnes Bunch. That's what it was called, the Barnes Bunch. So they have 2 children together, but she took to Instagram about a week or so ago to let the whole world know that she found out that 8 women that she knew of in the month of January. And she was heartbroken. She pretty much had a crash out moment where after she found out, she listed all the 8 women, she listed their Instagram name, and she listed the dates of when he had, been with them, been texting them. She put a whole list of all of their names. And I was just interested in the list because at the top of the list was a Masika Kalisha, who I know from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She is one of Fetty Wap's baby mothers. She was at the top of the list. And then also there was another woman on the list, Portia Thomas. Portia Thomas is Peter Thomas's daughter. Some of you may know Peter Thomas from Real Housewives of Atlanta. He was married to Cynthia Bailey. So
yeah.
Most of the women either stayed quiet, deleted their pages. Portia Thomas came up there and said, "Not me, not today. I don't know nothing about what you're talking about." And Masika tried to do the same thing. She said, I have not been in any type of affair. But then Ananza came back with, she had airline tickets that he had bought from Masika. She had the Uber receipts. She had the time, the dates and times where they were allegedly in Denver, Colorado together. She even went to Masika's page where Masika had put up a picture, and she had tagged her location that she was in Colorado. So it seemed as if she was caught in a lie, but she crashed out and did all of this on the internet. And I'm just wondering, is she even going to leave him after that? And what do you guys think about putting that type of relationship information on the internet? Is that something you would do? Would you crash out like that?
Ooh, let me go. Hell to the no, I wouldn't be putting all that out there. And I'm really sick of these bitches doing this. I really am. Because it's mainly us. It's mainly women that do this. Now, some dudes are doing it too, but it's mainly us. And I just think it's trifling. That's just me. First of all, I don't care. Okay? What Matt Barnes is doing to you ain't putting money in my pocket. It's not saving up no money for my grandbaby's college education. It ain't curing cancer, ain't curing Alzheimer's. I don't give a damn. Okay? That's your private stuff. Why would you put it out on all over the internet? It's just trifling to me. Trifling, ratchet, ghetto, what other adjective you want to pick? I don't know. But I wouldn't do it because it's none of our business.
Right. We definitely got put in a group chat and did not ask to be there.
Exactly. I don't care what Matt. I don't watch him for relationship advice. I watch him to hear him do interviews with sports figures. That's why I watch him. I don't really care about you. This is Matt Barnes. He has a history of this. But you thought your shit didn't stink. You thought that you the one, you the magic chick that's gonna get him. And you got complacent because you had 2 kids with him. So you thought that was it.
Yeah, and just watching their reality show, she was always just really mostly focused on the kids. She wanted to stay home with the kids all the time. I was watching like, why are we even watching this? She's not really doing anything interesting. Like, she would do a couple photo shoots, but even in the middle of the photo shoot, she ready to leave to go pick the kids up. It was more about kids. And he was traveling all around, doing whatever he wanted to do, going wherever he, was going. But I was embarrassed for her, to be honest. But I want to hear, D, are you crashing out on the internet like that? I mean, we see Offset doing it too right now, right? Offset crashing out because Cardi B was out in the club with Stefan Diggs. So he crashing out on Twitter right now too. But what are your thoughts? You gonna crash out on the internet?
No, I'm gonna just leave. I'll leave. Obviously, that's who you wanted to be with.
Dennis ain't gonna have a conversation with her. He definitely not gonna have no conversation online about it. He ain't even gonna talk to her. He just go, I'm out. I'm out.
No.
I'm out. So
yeah,
now
I have tried to have a conversation before, and I wasn't hearing things that made me want to stay. So I left.
I don't blame
I feel as though if you cheating out there, and obviously you think something is better, then let me move out the way so your grass can be green. Obviously, I'm putting too much shade. You need more sunshine on that grass. Let me get out the way.
What Trisha said, keeping it quiet protects him, and he wasn't protecting you. Yeah, but 2 wrongs don't make it right. And see, that's my thing. That's just my thing. I'm big on that, Dennis. I'm not gonna do wrong just because you did wrong. You gotta live with that. You gotta
think about them girls. He was doing, first of all, he was paying for too much. Let's get that out of the way. Like
8 people in a month, Dennis. 8 people just in January. 8 different.
You can have 8, but you ain't supposed to be buying the flight with the credit card, the Uber with the credit. No, just send the money. Like, let her get to you.
And Chocolate Rider,
just
you
send
said
the money.
that, right?
And don't send it. And do not send a cash app. You can't delete a cash app. Okay, you can't delete a cash app. So if somebody cashed at you or you cashed at them, it's always there.
True. And Chocolate Girl, you said that. You said to remind you before we got on here. Why did Ananza have access to the Uber receipts? Why was she able to find this stuff?
Right. How did she get this information? How did she?
Because they got a credit card.
How?
And
why would you do that on a credit card that y'all share?
And that
this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying to Nessa.
Right. Women are better cheaters.
Women are better cheaters. Women are better cheaters
because we cheat. Always better cheaters.
We think y'all so stupid. He got this same girl got access to the credit card and he gonna use to flew somebody out. It's stupid. Why would you do that? You want to get caught. Yeah. Let me tell you what the reality of this is. He didn't want to marry this child. He didn't want to marry her.
Been married her. They've been together. They had 2 children.
He don't want to marry her. He don't want to marry her. So he did all this so he could get caught. And now she all crashing out or doing whatever she doing. He don't respect her. That's right, Trisha. So now he forced her hand for her to leave him. And now he off the hook because he's too much of a coward just to tell her this ain't gonna work and I don't want to marry you. Yeah. That's what it is.
Can men be in love with 2 women? Is that possible?
Yeah, I was in love with 2 women at one time.
Dennis thinks so. I don't. Yeah, we talked about this before, and I just don't believe that you can be in love with more than one person at a time. I don't think it's real. I think it's you love different parts of them, but you're not in love with either of them.
Or are you finding something in one that you're not finding in the other, and maybe you should just go look for someone that holds all the qualities
sometimes that you're using them 2 together.
Bingo.
Sometimes them 2 together.
Bingo.
Them 2 together are like peanut butter and jelly. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the perfect thing.
You got the aspects from her and the aspects for her. You put them together into one woman, it's perfect. But you don't have it that way. So that's not in love. You love them both, but you're not in love with neither one of them.
Or you just love certain things about both.
Right. I just love this. I love quality number 1, 3, 5, and 7 and 9 on her. And I love 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on her.
This one,
but that's not real. That's not in love. That's just love.
Yeah.
So was that what it was? Did you just love certain qualities about both women, or you feel like you were in love with both of them?
Well, this one, one was good at certain things, and the other one was good at other things. But I just
shut up, Sharon.
So basically,
don't ask. Don't ask, Sharon. Shut up, girl.
Both basically you were in love with both of them. Then you were just.
And honestly, around that time, you couldn't tell me that I didn't have 2 girlfriends that I was just sitting there thinking to myself, if I could just get them together, we could be one happy family. I'm telling y'all some true stuff here. I'm telling y'all no. I can just get them together. We could be one happy family. You know what I mean? We can.
I just think people are afraid or they don't know how to make a decision. I was watching this show, one of these talk shows, in Love Triangle. The man and the wife sitting there. His mistress is sitting across, and then the host, the talk show host, is sitting there talking to them. And the wife is sitting there talking about, I just need him to make a decision. Why are you sitting up waiting for him to decide how you gonna live your life? Yeah. Dude is cheating on you with her, and she's sitting right in front of you. What we talking
about? But the lifestyle that she lived with him, she wouldn't be able to live that lifestyle if she leaves him.
Ain't no amount of money worth my self-respect.
And that's the other part to it, right? With Matt being a celebrity or a former basketball player, I kind of feel like, and not saying all of them cheat, but it comes with the territory of a man of that stature, right? That there's going to be women around, there's going to be temptation. You have to figure out what your boundaries are, what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with, and you're going to have to stick to that. Me personally, I rather cry in a Rolls Royce than in a Camry. So I might deal with some things if you are respectful with it. But then it's also these men that are not at that stature, are not making that money. I mean, and you out here cheating and doing this stuff, and you ain't really got nothing to offer. So it's like,
right, you're making under $50,000 a year.
Yeah,
making under $50,000 a year, you cheating, and it ain't worth it.
Yeah, so
you make more. You making 50,000 to 100,000. They say that they usually try to stay fit. That's the range that I'm in. 50,000 to 100,000. They say they try to stay faithful. They say those guys from 100,000 to $500,000, Yeah, they cheating. They said the guys from $500,000 up, they wives know they mistress by name.
Yeah. So it's all about your preference and again your boundaries, what you're gonna deal with, what you will allow and what you won't allow is really where it comes down to. And I'm curious to see after doing all of this on the internet, what is she gonna do now? Is she going to leave and stay? Because that's another thing. If you're gonna go through a phone or if you're gonna go looking for things, you get your feelings hurt, why go looking for it if your end goal is not if you find something you're gonna leave? What is the point of doing all this if
What's
you're
the
gonna
point?
stay?
Just for likes and clicks. That's it. That's the point. I just don't. But see, that's exactly what I keep saying. Why put it all out there?
Because they want somebody to feel their pain.
But back to what you were saying. You know, somebody asked me. I've been asked this question. I don't know how many times. Would you marry for money? And you know, most people be like, nah, I would never do that. I gotta love him and blah 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 blah. Nah, and I'm like, I could. But see, if I'm gonna marry for money, I'd have to have my mind made up that I'm not letting my heart get involved with this dude. I know this is a contractual relationship. This is not about love here. So if he gets a mistress or whatever, I'm not gonna care. In fact, I said to Dennis, remember when Tiger Woods was busted with all them women?
Yeah.
And what did I tell you? If I were her, I never would have divorced him. I wouldn't have gone public with it. I wouldn't have said a word. I would have lived off them billions, gotten everything that I wanted. Because I mean, she had money anyway, because she was a supermodel. She was a model. So she had decent money anyway before they got married. She ain't had billions though. And as Mrs. Tiger Woods, she got the world at her fingertips. She still does to a certain degree, but not the same. I would have stayed married to his ass for at least 10 more years.
And no, I'm not saying, Trisha, that she's the dumb one for being pissed about it, but if you are going to put all this business on the internet, then what are you going to do after that? I'm not saying she's dumb. I am saying she know what she signed up for. We saw the messy split he went through with Lauren Govern, right? We saw what he was on Basketball Wives with Lauren.
Lauren got him back. She could have went with anybody.
And she got with Derek Fisher.
She went with Derek Fisher. She could have got with anybody. Anybody, okay? You got to watch when women gonna get you back. When they get you back, they hitting you they are out to kill. They don't care about no leg shots. They are out to kill. They come back does not mean anything but death. That's it.
Well, let me say this. Let me answer Trisha. Trisha, I don't know what you heard. I don't know which part you're referring to, but I definitely am not saying that she should not be upset about being disrespected. That's definitely, I don't think that's what any of us are saying. She should be upset.
Exactly.
My whole thing was don't put it on the internet.
Yeah, because I'm a crash
social
out.
Media.
It's gonna look a little different. My crash
out. Yeah, my crash out is a little bit different too.
Yeah,
which is why I try to keep my temper down. But anyway,
that part.
Yeah,
Trisha, I'm just gonna say this. As long as I know you, this is the most Jamaican thing I've heard you say. Poom pooms. All right, I just want to let you know that. All right, just want to let you know that. As long as I've known you, all right, I haven't heard you say a blood clot or anything, but a poom poom is the most Jamaican thing I've heard you say. Now I knew you were Jamaican. But I've never heard you use those words. But for you to type in poom pooms,
listen, I just don't believe in putting it out there. I just don't. Yeah. I think some things should be private. That's just how I feel about it. Where is the privacy? It's like everything is out there for everybody's public consumption. You know, Jalen Rose always talking about that. Everybody's putting everything out there for public consumption, and it shouldn't be that way.
Right.
I don't want to know what happens behind your closed door.
Right.
If you are a comedian, an athlete, or whatever you are in the public eye to me, That's all I care about. I don't care about your private life. Because again, you ain't putting no money right here. You're not doing that for me.
Well,
So
it definitely boosted my page when I put up.
Well, that's a whole different story for business. But I'm just saying, I don't need to know what you're doing behind closed doors. This story came out that they've been trying to get LeBron, get proof on LeBron cheating for 20 years. This girl recently came out talking about she messed around with LeBron. I don't care. Don't you understand that I don't care if he messed with her? That's Savannah's problem. That ain't my problem.
There's a woman on the new show Wags on Netflix that they're saying that allegedly she's his longtime mistress, the girl Yes Jules or something like that. She's on the Wags show with
I got to see her.
With she's not a baddie either. Like
that's what I was about to say.
It don't look like he's into. Sometimes some guys I know don't be into baddies. Let me just get that out the way. They want some regular around the way stuff. I just want to let y'all know that.
Oh, right? have y'all heard about Dwight Howard's ex, baby mama ex?
I seen Dwight Howard's new girl.
No, the ex. She's doing she's doing her rounds on interviews now, talking about him in the public. I don't care what that man did to you and how he wasn't coming to see his kids and blah blah blah. That's for you to deal with. He ain't married me. I don't have no kids by him, so I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. I think people got their priorities mixed up. That's what I'm saying. As a nation, this country is going to hell in a handbasket quick.
Well,
I'm telling you, and it's unfolding right now with what's his name, LeAngelo Ball. You know, he had the two babies with Miss Nikki Baby.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know nothing about him.
Well, they have two children together. She's from Love and Hip Hop Miami, and she's saying that they're splitting because he cheated on her and he has another woman pregnant. Lord, I gotta go see what's going on with that. And that just dropped.
Well, that makes sense. He finally got a hit record. He finally the top ball brother. And I swerved through that corner. Whoa. You know what I mean?
I just think it comes with the territory when you're dealing with those type of men. Again, not everyone is like that, but I'm still gonna crash out, of course, but it's certain things that comes with that territory. Yeah, it's unfolding right now. I'm gonna have to do some more digging, and the woman is alleging that he's leaving Nikki for her too.
And Sharon,
he's on the internet crashing out right now too, Miss.
So Nessa, reality recap. When does your show come on? When do you broadcast?
I broadcast almost every day, pretty much, unless so I recap the next day on anything that came on that night before. So Sundays is Love and Marriage Huntsville recap. Mondays right now is Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine recap. Tuesday is Love and Hip Hop Miami. It's every day for me. So you got to set your alerts because I don't have a consistent time. You know, life be life and mom life be mom life and, but it's almost every day I do a recap on whatever came on the night before.
Do you follow Black Ink too?
Well, they're not on anymore, but I was recapping.
Oh, they don't? They're not on anymore? Okay.
They gone.
Caesar's upset about that, and he think that VH1 owes him some money.
Yeah.
So.
I cover everything. All Housewives, like Housewives Salt Lake City, Potomac, Beverly Hills, everything. Married to Medicine, Love and Marriage. I cover it all. Love and Hip Hop.
But that show, Black Ink, was horrible. All they did was fight. It was all a big FUCK F word festival. Every third word was F. Was fuck. They couldn't say a word. They couldn't say a sentence without using that word. Yeah. And then somebody was always fighting right there in the tattoo shop. It was just whack to me.
Yeah.
Honestly, Nessa don't watch Chicago PD. She do watch Abbott Elementary though.
Yeah,
that's the only show that we watch.
That's my only thing. Everything else I watch is reality TV. And at night, my comfort shows are like I'll binge watch stuff that we all have seen, like Martin, The Game on Netflix is like what I watch to go to sleep. But everything I watch is reality TV except for Abbott Elementary.
Well,
Yep.
Dennis, did you
I
finally
watched- I
finish?
watched-
Did you finally finish watching all the Blackish?
Yeah,
I used
no, I
to
think
watch
I
that
did. Yeah,
too.
Did
I
you
used
finish
to
I
watch
all
finished
of
Black.
them? Yeah, that was my show, man. They shouldn't have taken that off the air. I still don't understand it.
Yeah,
But
I
anyway.
did watch that.
It's like Blackish and This Is Us. Why take that off? That was a good show, man.
Yeah, I like funny stuff. I like it has to be witty comedy. I feel like that's what Abbott Elementary gives me. But if I watch anything outside of reality TV, I like something that's funny.
Just give me the Hallmark Channel. I'm boring like that.
Chicago PD seems stressful to me. Like my father watched that,
Chicago PD, boy.
and
Listen,
the
they
fire
had a
shows
one.
and
They
stuff.
had a
They
one
just
Chicago episode. They almost killed Trudy. I almost cried a little bit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
No,
telling you,
I've
I
been
can watch
watching. I've
that.
been watching your show, Dennis 911. I don't know why
yeah.
I don't know why I was sleeping on that show. That show is good, man. It is really good. It's Angela Bassett, man. I mean, oh Lord, boy, she is good in that show. She is so good. Yeah, I love it.
I need lighthearted, funny stuff. I do.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch now. You gotta watch 911 Lone Star with what's his name? Oh my gosh, what is his name? I forgot the guy's name.
It's Texas. I ain't trying to.
It ain't really. Well, okay, it is showing you Texas, but it does show you a lot of Texas now. But I ain't gonna say that now.
I haven't watched it.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't even know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. What you call him? Tyler Perry's goddaughter's on there. The one from Daddy's Little Girls, the oldest one. Sierra.
Okay.
And she's on there as well. I can't think of it. Is it Rob? What's this? Rob Stapleton? Is it Rob Stapleton? I know I'm saying his name. It's not Rob Stapleton. I know I'm saying his name.
I don't know. But anyway.
I'm sorry. All
right. What else we got to talk about? Time to wrap it up.
Now, Nessa, I do got to ask you this because people told me I was crazy when I mentioned to people that you had told me that you eat your string beans with vinegar in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, yeah, Nessa says she like her string beans with a little bit of vinegar. Who the hell puts vinegar on string beans? I said, listen, that's what she says she like. That's on her. I'm not into no vinegar on my string beans.
Y'all haven't had vinegar on string beans.
That's why. That's old school stuff. Like I got that from my grandfather. Real country.
If you get green beans at some of these chicken spots, they put a little vinegar in their green beans. You just don't know it, but that's what adds the flavor to them.
Exactly. It brings it out.
Yeah. And if you go to any like cafeteria to eat, they got vinegar in them green beans.
And no, Trisha, I don't watch the Oval. I don't watch Sisters.
I don't like the Oval.
I can't. I feel like Tyler Perry shows that come on TV is bad acting. I don't like them. It's just, to me, it's like Black Telemundo. So I don't watch Sisters.
Damn!
You know what my problem is with his
I love
TV
his
shows?
movies.
I love his movies, but the TV shows, it's the direction. Because when you're watching them, he always has them standing in a line talking to each other. You peep what I'm talking about. They're standing straight in the scene in the line, and they're looking at each other down the road, and they're talking to each other.
Yeah,
and it's like that's not natural, and it's whack.
Now I could watch his movies all day. The ones with Medea in it, the ones with Medea not in it. I love his movies, but I can't get into what's the other one that everybody watched with the what is her name, Zatima, and everybody watches that. I just cannot get into them. The acting is not good on there for me, and yeah, I just think so. They're like Zatima. It's like a spinoff of the Sisters show, and the Oval is just so outrageous. Like it's not realistic, in my opinion, the types of stuff that's happening.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Zatima had a spinoff show on her own.
Yeah, her and the guy that she's crazy about. that she be going on everybody. But yeah, that's what I think of. They're like Black Telemundo to me.
Yeah, I had to stop watching The Sisters. When Sisters first
Can't
came
get into
out,
it.
I tried to watch it, and I watched the first season, and I struggled to get through that. The Oval is just horrible. The writing, the acting, the direction, all of it is bad. So I don't
Trisha,
like.
we on the same note there, Trisha.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the
I
same note
agree
with
with
that. I support Tyler Perry. I don't like those shows.
Yeah.
I still watch reruns of House of Pain. I watch the House of Pain, and I still watch what's that other stupid show? I forgot the name of it now.
I rather
anyway.
watch my old Black shows. Like I rather watch Amen, Martin, you know,
The Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons. Me and my grandmother used to always watch that type of stuff. Like
I still watch those.
I even like racist ass Archie Bunker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I watch all those shows.
Yeah.
Do you watch Bounce TV? If you watch Bounce TV, they're all on there.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather go back to those shows, Sanford and Son. I'll watch that stuff before I watch his. But yeah, I support Tyler Perry. Like I said, I love his movies. I can sit and watch all of them all day long. The Confessions of a Marriage Counselor is like one of my favorite movies. So I could definitely watch it.
My favorite is Daddy's Little Girl.
No.
Yeah. I can
mine is still what Family Reunion or something. You know what it's called?
Okay.
I can watch that too.
With Lynn Whitfield?
Yeah, that's still my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. But who got a problem with string beans and vinegar? Who was mad about that?
They was just like, who put vinegar on string beans? And I was like, I don't know. I guess she eat pickled pig feet on a regular. I don't know. I got nothing to do with that.
It's not like you just bathe the green beans in vinegar.
No. I showed the clip. She said, and I like a little bit of vinegar in my string beans. I showed the clip. It was like,
it's really good.
Listen, my family's from Henderson, North Carolina, so that's how my family's from Henderson, North Carolina.
You know I'm down in North. You know I live in North Carolina, right?
Really? And that's how I grew up. Even though we lived in Jersey, I spent my summers in Henderson, North Carolina. Yes.
I'm in Durham. The Bull City.
You not far then.
Nope. Not far from Henderson.
Yeah, I know that whole area. Durham, Oxford, Henderson. That's the home.
Yeah, so. I don't stray outside to them little small towns. Too much. I stay right here where the Black folks stay, right here in Durham. Stay right here. You go nowhere else.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get this thing over with. Chocolate Girl, do you have your girlfriend? I forgot her name. Coming on the show next week.
Oh, Maria.
The fellas have confirmed. And they are ready. As a matter of fact, Marcus keeps sending me stuff. And I got to let him know that I ain't going to be on the show. He needs to start sending it to you. I got to let him know that.
You said they ready?
Yeah, they ready. Marcus and Frederick are ready. So, and what did y'all call the politics show? Did y'all call it the political stand? What did y'all call it?
I don't remember.
What y'all talking about next week? What's going on?
Politics.
They talk about 45, 47.
See, I've been out since the inauguration. I've been out. And so since the inauguration, all the craziness that's been going on. And so Dennis was like, BJ hit me up one day, was like, look, you need to come back because you need to talk about this politics. I was like, okay. No, because he don't talk a lot about politics, but when he gets a wild hair, boy, he ready to talk. And it's like, what the hell are these people doing?
Hi, Alpha Love. Thank you for checking in.
I tell you, it's some craziness.
Well, I will tune in.
The only thing I'm gonna say is if we keep sitting around just talking about it on social media and not actively doing something to stop all this, it's gonna be Nazi Germany over here. I'm just saying. And people don't know what that means. You need to go read. Take your ass to the library, get your ass off Google, Go to the library and pull a book and read. I'm telling you, you cannot get the full effect of what they went through over there in Germany and Italy.
Wait a minute. I just got that.
Online. You just can't get it online. You gotta go to a library and read some stuff. You just got to.
I visited the Holocaust Museum. I visited
but it's more than that. We are in a this is a democracy, and y'all, it seems to me that people over here take democracy for granted, and they don't truly understand how important and critical democracy is to your well-being, and why it makes living over here so much better than living over there, even with all our problems. Y'all don't get it because you don't know. And they took civics out school. So past 20 years, you got 20 years of young people don't know shit about it. And so now these 20-year-olds, these kids are now 20 years old, 20 in their 20s and early 30s. They don't know. And so they're looking at this like, oh, I don't care if he's doing that. I don't care if he's doing that. I don't care. You better care. I'm just saying. But that's next week. That's next week. I'm coming in with the definitions. I'm coming in. I'm going to be talking about definitions of democracy, what a republic means, how the voting process works, why it's critical to vote, to do your local elections. The whole reason why he's able to do all this shit, because we didn't put the people in the House and the Senate. Y'all don't understand that. He couldn't do shit without the House and Senate if we had the right ones there. But no. Y'all stayed home and you couldn't vote for the black woman.
I personally vote for everything. I vote all the time. I've been exercising my right to vote since I was old enough to be able to. I vote all the time, every time. And not just for president. I go and vote for
You're a smart girl. Smart woman. Smart woman.
And you gotta start treating it like we do for those people that do sports. You gotta start treating it the same way you do when you're looking at them rookies. You need to go back, you need to go see what they did in their college days, you need to go see what they did when they was councilmen, when they was aldermen. If they was fucked up aldermen and fucked up councilmen, chances are they're gonna be fucked up in the Congress as well. All right, just to let you know that, okay? Because it ain't gonna change. You need to start seeing what's going on with them.
I'm just saying they spend more time looking at them rookies and at them draft class, and they do learn about their own city council.
You got to treat it the same way. If they wasn't good enough to be a block captain, then no, they ain't good enough to be your mayor. Okay.
You went all the way down to the block captain, huh?
The block captain.
Block captain.
That's what I used to say about what your sister called 92 Problems. I said that mofo ain't even been block captain. They don't trust him in his own neighborhood.
Oh, Obama used to be a block captain. He started out. He was an organizer. He was a block captain. Go ahead, Obama. All right. Well, that's my final words. My final words: take your ass to the library and read something. You're not gonna find it online. It's the internet's too big. You need to go read Operation Breadbasket. Just go read that, Black people.
I'm gonna look that up.
Just go read that.
Okay. Reality recap. They asked them, what platforms are you on?
I am on Instagram, Facebook. Those are my two platforms. You can get all the reality gossip news. Dino, I give y'all everything, highlights and episode clips from all of the reality TV shows, and I stream live. Most of the time, my podcast recaps of the reality shows. I stream live across Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I also have pre-recorded episodes on YouTube. So please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Appreciate it.
Oh no, good. I will have to subscribe. And I'm bringing back. Did you hear what Chocolate said, Dennis? I'm bringing it back.
You save your dangerous questions for next week, sir. As of right now, we are the Side Jawn, and I'm happy to have my ladies back. Had Nessa come back. Chocolate Girl's back. Y'all see she's in Red form like she ain't missed a beat. I don't know what's been holding her back, but goddamn it came out today. Just want to let y'all know that. All right, it came out today. And sports PSP, I owe you an ass whooping for asking about the goddamn Grammys. You asked about no Grammys while I'm on no goddamn show. You asked nothing Kendrick Lamar is while I'm on no damn show.
I can't stand him, man. I hate Kendrick Lamar. I can't stand him.
Just like y'all know, no Kendrick Lamar talk around Sharon. I don't talk about Kendrick Lamar. I don't talk about Barry Sanders. There's people I just don't talk about around Sharon. All right, that's it. I'm gonna let y'all know. Thank y'all for coming out, though. God bless and great day.
Thank